I thought I was just checking my phone, but I was checking out of my life, my sleep, and my motherhood. Out of myself. Your next scroll just gave your power away. You feel exhausted, anxious, overstimulated, and your thumb finds the screen again. I know because mine does too. You want to rest, to feel grounded, to be present with your child, your thoughts, yourself, but instead you scroll. It's not that you're lazy, it's because you're exhausted, because your phone feels like the only place that still belongs to you, the only space you can reach without being needed, like it's your only private space left. Because somewhere along the way, your time became occupied, and it wasn't by your values, but by the loudest notifications, by dopamine traps disguised as inspiration, by endless updates, and by someone else's agenda. Every time you unlock your screen, you are unlocking someone else's agenda for your time. I'm Anna. I'm a medical doctor, a mother, thinker, a lifelong student of transformation, and this is the value signal. So lately I started saying no to scroll, to numbness. I found a better entry point, and it wasn't willpower, it was something simpler. I chose to return to my space, like the real physical one, to a different kind of attention. We don't talk enough about scrolling as a ritual, and it's not a ritual of rest, it's one of submission. Every time you open your phone, out of habit, when you're tired, overwhelmed, waiting, or unsure what to do next, you're entering someone else's agenda for your time, your mind, your nervous system. Your phone becomes a portal for external programming. In it, you'll find urgency, you'll find comparison, and the need for performance. So stopping the scroll isn't just a tactic, it's an act of quiet rebellion. It's not just self-care. It's a kind of political act of personal sovereignty. Think about it. It changes how you mother, how you rest, how you relate to your space. It changes your nervous system, it changes your purpose, and you deserve this sanctuary. Because children are always watching. They will see you on your phone and interpret it as this is what adults do. It primes them to the addictive scroll, even if they are not on the phone themselves, and they shouldn't be at all. And because there is no healing in busyness. So there is a quote that I love by the Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh, where he says, "Go back and take care of yourself. Your body needs you, your perceptions need you, your feelings need you too. The wounded child in you needs you. Your suffering needs you to acknowledge it." So he's kind of saying you need to go back to feeling all of this. And the scroll, your phone, is the easiest escape we have to not feeling any of it at all. So here's how I reclaim my evenings and my sanity. So the step 0 is I chose sleep on purpose. And the reason I started this at all is I wasn't sleeping. I'm a perfectionist and I'm an immediatist. So I'm building something I believe in with all my heart, a system I want to see help thousands of women now, not months from now, now. But my body doesn't work that way. It doesn't tolerate non-stop effort. It doesn't run on pressure or late night urgency. So I had to make a decision. Sleep is non-negotiable. Not because it's a productivity hack or even a biohack, but because it's essential to my health, to my sanity, to my work, to my family and my relationships. So I had to stop working in the evening. I had to stop the scroll and the screen and the computer work. I had to allow myself to wind down like it mattered, because it does. So here's the action step. Set your phone in airplane mode at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Set a time where you have at least 1 hour before you go to bed, and just forget it. Let it be. Nothing is as urgent as it seems, trust me. And then comes the first step. Decide what your time is for. I committed to 2 hours of focused work a day, on the computer or on the phone. I work online. And this apart from my part-time job, which is also online. So I committed 2 hours for this personal focused work, let's put it that way. And I would do 1 or 2 short runs of 15 to 30 minutes in the afternoon when possible, if grandma is available to care for my little one shortly, or if I see that he's with someone else busy. And outside of these hours, I stopped checking email, social media, or anything online. And that boundary alone changed how I show up as a mother. I became more available, not just physically, but emotionally. So it's like someone took away this anxious pull in the background of what I ought to be doing or should or need to be doing instead. And I actually started listening, and I noticed the silent permission I was giving my child to be more present and less distracted. So here's an action step for you. Define your screen time windows and stick to them. Define them, say them out loud, or write them down so that they become a habit. Step number 2, I let chores become presence. When I learned Bashar's formula of following your highest excitement with no expectation on the outcome, at first I thought, yeah, it's kind of lovely, but what about all the tasks, the laundry, the cleaning, the kitchen, the sorting out, the decluttering? When do they get done? I mean, they're never going to be exciting, right? We think those things will never get done unless we force them. And that's not true. When I stopped consuming in the evening, I started having more attention to the chores ahead. So as part of my sleep hygiene and the decision to prioritize sleep as the most important act for my health right now, something shifted. So in this moment when I'm tending to these everyday activities, that I sometimes actually leave for the evening, Sometimes I'm going to go and do something late in the afternoon and I'm like, oh no, I can leave that for the no screen moment and I can do it later. And then in this moment, there's no podcast, no audio, no multitasking. I'm just tidying up after the day. I'm folding laundry. I'm wiping the table. And all of it became mindfulness. It became a way to wind down, to close the loops of the day. And there's no performance in that. There's no productivity. There's just presence. There's just tending to what I need for myself because I like a tidy space, what my family needs. And it's actually really pleasurable. It's like an out breath. And it changes the way I see these things now. And it's in that presence that I found something surprising. It's peace. It's peaceful. So noticing the care and attention you can put into these tasks, the love, the dedication, I can even generate gratitude for taking back my own time and my own rhythm and see it for what it is, a gift. Your time is a gift. So here's the action step. Make a no screen to-do list and start with the one that is most exciting in that moment. This is what I have been doing. Like yesterday, I had dinner with my son and we had dinner early, and then I was kind of rushing to get everything done in the kitchen. And I was like, wait, I can just leave it here and I'll do it when the screen's off and he's already gone to bed. And then I actually left it there and had more time to enjoy with him, like presently. And it's funny because nothing actually changed, and at the same time, it's very different. So step number 3 is I replaced consumption with ritual. So instead of consuming content in the evening and rushing to, in my case, it's not like that I scroll numbly. I don't even have a TikTok account, but I'd look for more information, like even about business, even about techniques, and I'd be looking for inspiration even. And I replaced this consumption with rituals like writing on paper, drinking a cup of tea in silence, reading a real book, even a novel. I hadn't read a novel in ages. I only had nonfiction books because I felt like reading a novel would be, it's not a waste of time, but it's like I was using my time for something that's not productive. I know, it's crazy. And now it's like I really enjoy it. Or just letting thoughts breathe. No screen, no noise, just ideas finding space to bloom or going for a walk. You will notice this on the very first night when you do it. Your system begins to calm down. Your body breathes, your mind softens, you sleep better, and you wake up in your own presence, like not in someone else's algorithm. So the effect I noticed also is you kind of lose the urgency to check your phone in the morning if you don't have it in the evening, because you know that this urgency is not actually real. So here's the action step. Choose your read on paper, choose a book, and set it in a space where you find it ready, so that you know that it's there waiting for you for this time. Here's my final thought. Your time is a spell. Every night you reach for your phone, you're casting a spell. Every time you scroll past your own intuition, you're deepening the trance. So tonight, break it. Wash the dishes, fold the clothes, light the candle, read a book, stop the scroll. Reclaim your rhythm, rewrite the ritual. And when you do, pay attention to what returns. Your clarity, your creativity, your child's eyes meeting yours, because nothing is as urgent as you believe it to be. Busyness is not growth. It's not what will make a difference, not in the long run. Your mental health will, your presence will, your rhythm will. So tonight, break the spell and find yourself again.